Alright, so I have another Monocolor battle here against Congressional Wombat. I know I've battled with her a lot in the past, but I don't know. Whatever, here it is. I'm still using Team Support Breast Cancer. I lead off with Blissey, she leads off with Scissor. I immediately know that I have to switch out. She goes for the U-turn, predicting my switch out, and I switch in Melodic. I don't know why I switch in Melodic. I just do. I really don't know. I wasn't paying too much attention to this battle. We were mostly like goofing off during video chat. She brings in that Rotomosh. Obviously I can't stay in, so I'm just going to go into Muriel, because Muriel is just like this amazing defensive pivot on this team. Bringing that Darmanitan, I know it can't kill me with the U-turn, so I'm just going to stay in. T-Wave something, because the entire purpose of this team, as ridiculous as it may seem, is to T-Wave everything faster than Clefable and kill it with Clefable. Unfortunately, she switches in the only thing on her team that is not faster than Clefable. So I get a T-Wave on the most useless poke I could possibly get the T-Wave off on. So that's just absolutely applaudable. I'm going to switch in Blissey because I know these things are predominantly special attackers. Goes for that Water Spout, and considering it's at full HP and probably choice specs, that does absolutely nothing. So I'm feeling pretty confident about Blissey. I use my free turn to set up Stealth Rock. She goes into the Scissor. Now, what did I do? Oh yeah, I stayed in because I figured she might go for the superpower. I thought I could take the superpower. I don't think I could take the superpower looking back, so I'm not really sure why I stayed in. And went for that flamethrower, which is completely useless because it hits a Darmanitan. when I saw the name was Heatran, I was like, oh shit, did I just flamethrower Heatran? Because I wasn't paying a huge amount of attention to her team preview. I just go back into Melodic because there's really nothing Melodic can do to her team, aside from maybe pick off that Darmanitan on like a surprise switch-in or something. There's nothing. Go for the hidden power. I thought it was grass, but I guess it's electric. It's kind of unfortunate. I think, like, there's a reason all of these move slots are what they are, because, like, I figured if I was going to play Monocolor again in the future, I'd want the pokes to be as diverse as possible, hence the Flamethrower Blissey, so that it's not completely useless against ghost types with the Stealth Rock, and it's hard to explain. Maybe one day I'll explain it if I'm ever feel like doing a little thing before narration of the battle, but I didn't feel like doing it for this one. The superpower is, of course, going to kill that Blissey. I stayed in because Blissey can't really do anything. Thinking back, she does have a Latias on her team, so maybe keeping the Blissey would have been nice, but oh well. I switch in Mew because I figure my best chance of winning is just going to be setting up a nasty plot and just pretty much denting everything on her team. I do have the Shadow Ball, so I can hit that Latias that I did not pay attention to in the team preview. So if it's bulky, that's good. If it's offensive, that's bad, because it'll do a whole hell of a lot of damage to me before I kill it. She's going to switch in that Latias. Hey, guess what? It is offensive. But she misses her Draco Meteor, and that really sucks for her. Because although I was just about 100% positive that Scissor would be able to do some sort of damage to me before it died, as you're about to see, that Scissor is just going to get OHKO'd by the Aura Sphere. I don't think she's running like the standard choice band spread, or whatever the standard choice band spread was when I battled, because the standard choice band spread with all that frickin' HP and shit, Scissor wouldn't have died. Granted, I always did run special defense EVs on my Scissor, but maybe that's just me. She goes for the Flare Blitz from the Scarf Darmanitan. With that sheer force and that base 140 attack and the stab and the just rapage, of course it's going to kill Mew. Fortunately, it is a double down. And it wasn't me that messed up that narration, it was my terrible video editing skills. Essentially what happened there, if it does not flash back, is nothing. Nothing exciting at all happened there. Like, literally, nothing exciting happened. I killed the Octillery, that was it. What it ended up with, because I can't go back and salvage that video, what it ended up with was Slowbro and Porygon 2, or Slowbro and Clefable versus Porygon 2. I know I can PP stall it so I win, but I don't feel like sticking around for that matchup, so I end up just running, because I figured that would take at least 60-some turns between my soft boiling with the Clefable and the slacking off with the Slowbro, and the switching back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Yeah, I just run.